Okay, yeah, here we are. There's a comment here from Mulazzo, which sounds kind of like mulatto, which he wrote, or he or she wrote that. I hope we go through the black or white video today. I'm thinking black and white. You know what I mean?
Right.
But anyway, yeah, this is.
They're
Oh
thinking
wait,
black and white.
actually, your microphone is actually quite loud, I think.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
How about now?
Maybe.
Still too loud?
That's good, I think. I think
Are
that's
you
good. What do
sure?
you think? Do we sound like equals, the
Let
two
me
of
do
us?
this. How about now? Is that equal?
Yeah, no, I think that's good. I think that's good.
Okay.
Okay, here we are, and okay, what are we gonna do? Should we start? Okay, well, by the way, sort of, yeah, we'll explain it, but I hope Mulazzo. If you looked at you're a member, so you would know. So I don't know if you were here last week, but we did look through a lot of the video in the after show debrief. So if you haven't seen that and you want to see most of the video, then go into the after show debriefs. From last week. Oh, really? Gemma is absent tonight. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, we got Tim Nakashi up in here. Tim Nakashi, classic, classic director of motion pictures.
Mm-hmm.
The classic director of motion pictures, Tim Nakashi. All right. So I guess we could just start things off. What I wanted to say is, I hope you're caught up, is all I'm saying, to Milazzo. Okay. And then I think that's about it. Anything else to report on, Laura?
Just I have COVID, whatever.
I'm surprised you're so willing to be so open about that.
Well, I don't feel I need to hide it. It's a fact. It's
just a known fact.
Well, now it is. I mean, I don't know. I just to all those of you out there who don't know what a COVID person looks like, this is what it looks like right up in here.
Yeah,
pretty good, huh?
I hope it doesn't get too bad for you,
No, I hope so too. I got it. It became positive, COV positive on Friday. No, Saturday is when
I. What did you say? What did you say? COV?
COV positive.
Yeah, see, I am COV positive.
I am young, COV positive. I'm going to tell it like it is. I won't let anybody stand in my way. My eyes on the prize, and I'm here to say I am young.
I am COV positive.
I am COV positive. I'm living with COV.
I've been living with COV for about 3 days now.
Yeah, it's not great, but neither is having a cold. I just too loud.
Maybe turn it down a little more too, I guess.
Okay. Is it like kind of punching in and out of being loud or something?
No, just turn it down. I'm not too loud, right?
How about like that? Is that good?
Well, now say I am young, KOV.
I am young, COV positive. I'm going to tell it like it is.
I'm going to tell it like it is. Grandmother, write her name down.
Grandmother, write her name down.
Do you kind of have maybe your voice is maybe somewhat deeper, I guess, now.
Oh, it's definitely deeper. Definitely.
Well, no, it's not that much deeper, honestly.
Maybe not to you, but to me it is. Like, how your voice sounds different in your
maybe
head?
You could turn it down just a tiny bit more, maybe.
Oh, okay, sure. Please, I would be happy to.
Oh, actually, Contagious is saying.
All right, there we go. How about like that?
I guess so. I think so. I don't even know.
Hopefully
honestly,
that'll work.
But why don't you try to utilize this deeper voice of yours for something special? Can you do any special characters?
All right. How about this character? Baby, not tonight. No, baby, please. I know we went to Cabo like 2 weeks ago, but baby, I'm just not feeling like I'm not in the mood tonight, baby. Please go get me my juicy sweatpants and my Ed Hardy jacket. I just want to watch Netflix and lounge. I mean, maybe Netflix wasn't a thing back in that time.
In that time? What do you mean? What
Well, the
what do you
time
mean?
of the Spring Breaker and Ed Hardy wear and juicy sweatpants and such.
That still exists today, I feel like. Well, I guess you know what though? I guess
I think Ed Hardy is out, I
wait,
think
Laura,
that
I
was
think
more of a
your microphone maybe still I feel like maybe you aren't turning it down, you know?
Oh, really?
Well,
Okay.
maybe, I
How
don't
about
know.
now?
Well,
I
okay,
mean,
keep going.
I'm turning it down both on the interface and on the digital interface. Uh-oh, shoot. People motherfuckers be calling me up in this shit. They're getting
Um,
blowing up over here.
okay, yeah. Oh, well, no, maybe they didn't have that. Let's see, what would they say? They would probably say, "Oh, honey, I'm not in the mood right now. I just want to put it on Home Shopping Network and just relax or something." Or I mean, I don't know. What were
Maybe
they?
not tonight. I just want to watch Real Housewives, wear my Ed Hardy jacket, sweats, and maybe my juicy shorts. I don't know. I just wanna relax. Okay, baby, please. Baby,
Oh
no.
yeah, Blockbuster could be like, it's just, I just want to make it. I just want to go to Hollywood. Baby, can you run a Hollywood video for me and just pick up the Notebook
Hollywood Video.
or whatever?
That is not this person's video store, let me tell you
No, no,
right
no.
now.
Hollywood Video was all over the place.
I know, but that would
It's
not
owned
be
by
where
Blockbuster.
this person goes to Blockbuster.
Oh,
100%.
that is kind of crazy though. We talked
I
about
don't
Ray
feel that
Liotta, and Ray
I
Liotta
don't
passed away.
oh.
By the way, real quick before we start the show, I mean, okay, Chicken Jessica, I worked for Ray Liotta at one point. Do you have any words about Ray Liotta, Chicken Jessica?
He was a very nice man. Wait, what? I don't remember what I said. I mean, I'm there's not much to say. I worked at his house for a couple days.
Well,
You
there
got
you
a
go.
little bit of a peek on his inside scoop, right?
Yeah,
And
no,
he got
he
got a
made
little
me-
taste of his spaghetti too.
That's right. He made me a
Sounds like
pasta
some
dinner.
kind of euphemism.
He made me a pasta dinner, and it was one of the best meals I ever had. Yeah, no, he was very nice, very very Ray Liotta, like exactly what you would expect him to be like.
Would you describe him as a good fellow?
Yeah, definitely, definitely a good fella. That's for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What what kind of pasta did he make you?
It was like, I don't know, like the tubes, kind of like the tubes.
Rigatoni?
Penne.
Yeah, but it was like rigatoni.
Was it a rigatone or was it a rigatoni or was it more of a penne pasta?
It was definitely a rigatoni for sure.
Was it a
it was
rigatoni or was it a penne?
Was it pingy or was it rigatone? was it rigatone or was it penis?
But no, I was at his house for like 8 hours each day, and then he was like, "Hey, Chicken Jessica, you've been here all fucking day. I'm gonna make you some fucking noodles, like that." And he did, and he'd cook while I worked.
He said that like that. He said, "I'm gonna make you some fucking noodles over
I'm gonna
here."
make you some fucking noodles. Like it wasn't.
Really?
It didn't sound threatening. It was like.
Oh, did he really was like that
uplifting.
though? He's actually said the
Yeah,
F word.
yeah, definitely. I mean, like not like total like Goodfellas, Copland. It was like 70% of that, maybe.
Well, may he fucking rest in peace.
Yeah.
May he rest in fucking peace.
What killed him actually, or how did he die?
I don't know. I have no idea, really.
Have either of you watched, or I guess Brent, I know you haven't, but have you heard about that show, The Offer? I mean, it's not really connected to Ray Liotta per se, but it's like kind of about gangsters. You know about that show, The
Never heard of it.
It's I know
it's based on the production of The Godfather and like what went into the making of it and stuff. And well, it's just I find it interesting, very interesting. Just totally different note there, but carry on.
And not to mention, we also lost
it's like
Andy Fletcher from Depeche Mode that day, and which is one of my ex's favorite bands. And
I love Depeche.
Yeah, they're the best.
Well, actually, isn't it your favorite band?
Well, yeah.
I
was trying to, Chicken Jessica and we shared
Chicken Jessica.
I thought you said your exes.
And and the drummer from Yes, Alan White, I think.
From Yes.
From Yes, yeah. Same day.
Well, it was damn. It was a heavy loss especially for Gabe right here. I mean, not Gabe. I mean,
who?
What I said. I mean, I meant
bring him right.
I meant I said babe, the babe, you know,
Babe,
Chicken
yeah,
Jessica,
yeah,
the
that makes
babe. I
sense.
meant
Yes,
the
thank
babe.
you.
I meant
Thank
babe
you.
over here.
Yes.
I mean, you know, I call Chicken
Yeah.
Jessica babe sometimes because, you know, Chicken Jessica, babe. Hey, babe.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, babe. It was a big loss for babe. You know, I mean, I don't know. I think it was because I was clearing my throat when I said babe, and it sounded like I was I was like babe, and it sounded like Gabe or whatever, but I meant
Oh, yeah.
anyway.
It
No,
happens.
anyway, babe. That was
Making me blush over here.
yeah. Well, no, I was trying to in solidarity because Laura
It
was
was a big
coughing.
thing.
I was trying to clear my throat to make it sound like she's not alone and things going on in the throat.
Oh, the
you know.
drummer of Foo Fighters died too. What's his name
Yeah,
again?
Taylor
That guy?
Hawkins. That was
Oh.
a month before or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But all right then.
Then I guess it's fine. No.
Well, I guess we should start the show unless there's anything you want to say, Laura.
No, baby, not tonight. For the record, people, I don't talk like that, and I would never say that in all honesty. So don't think that that's who I am. It was just I'm trying to maximize the condition of my vocal cords right now.
Can you do a Whoopi Goldberg
way-
impression real quick?
Okay. Listen. Hold on, let me think. Okay, sisters, I want you to stand tall and I want you to just sing from inside.
That's not how she sounds.
Okay,
you said was-
no. Wait, let me think about. Well, I'm thinking of.
She
Sister
actually
Act.
sounds like this. You know, the thing about Whoopi Goldberg is she talks a little more like this. You know, she's kind of,
No,
yeah,
she's
that's
like-
what I meant. You know, when I moved to New York, I connected with, you know, the likes of Billy Crystal and Robin.
Williams.
Robin was a big help to me. You know, I remember when I first hosted the Oscars, Billy, he called me and he said, hey, you're doing great. Something like that, right? Doesn't she?
Okay, what if she was like talking?
She kind of sounds like a surfer, kind of.
Tell me, what is your policy on immigration? Because I think we really needed to put that on the table. Now, being that I've been in the business now in the industry for 25 plus some odd years and counting, I think I have a little bit of an inside scoop as to the situation. But I just want to get your take on it, Donald.
That was, but there were parts of that sounded like her.
So when I hosted the Academy Awards, I had about
that didn't sound like her.
Dresses, and I didn't want to wear my glasses on stage. But eventually, I decided, you know what? Let's go with it. I do the glasses, and it turned out to be one of my premier looks. I don't know.
She sounds like a surfer. She sounds like this. You know, when I first hosted the Oscars, I thought I'm not wearing glasses, but at a certain point I couldn't read. So I had to put the glasses on and it became my signature look.
At a certain point,
my signature look.
At a certain point I couldn't read. So I put the glasses on and I realized I actually still can't read because I never actually learned to read. Anyway, it just became my signature look after that. Billy, get over here.
Now, Billy, get over here. Now, Billy, get over here for your spanking.
When Billy and I did the Academy Awards together, we had a fantastic time.
I remember
but I could do like
the first time I hosted Comic Relief. It was a lot of fun. Robin was there. Billy. Robin, Billy.
We had Steve, of course, and Martin. Short, that is Steve. Let me clarify.
Okay.
Steve Martin and Martin Short, that is. I'm not
one last question. One last thing before we start the show. So, I don't know, some of you know I'm a stand-up comedian, and I 1 year I auditioned for Russell Simmons' Def Comedy Jam. Okay. And the booker of the show was talking about he was mentioning people's names, but he wasn't saying who they were. He kind of was doing their first names, as if we were to know. But then he would clarify who it was, And then he was saying, he went, look, if you're killing, or he says, he goes like this. He goes, if you're bombing out there, get off a little early. If you're killing, do your time. Don't go over. These cats. I was at the comedy store last week, and I was with Spike, and Spike was saying, these young cats, Spike Lee, these young cats are,
Right,
whatever. And he goes
channel.
on or whatever. And he's talking about Spike Lee. And then one other thing he said, and I'll just say real quick, is that he said this. He says, there was this one cat out of Oakland or wherever he was from. And he goes, a lot of people didn't think he was ready. I saw something in him. I booked him on Def Jam. $10 million later, that man was Chris Tucker. And he did say his full. It would have been funny if he just said $10 million later, that man was Chris. But anyway, okay, that's it. So should we start the show?
Sure.
Okay, let's start the show.
Okay.
Welcome to the Chicken Coop. My name is Brent Weinbach.
I'm Laura Weinbach.
And this is a sort of a comedic chat show, I would say, with segments. And some of those segments involve us sort of looking at things and breaking things down and figuring things out and so forth. Nicky D's nuts right there. He knows how to. That's how he says he's here or present, or how he might say hi as he goes.
Nuts.
Instead of saying nuts, and it's to imply Nicky D's nuts.
It's like the teachers calling out the attendance. They're like, Sean McNulty, present. The Monetary, present. Nicholas D's, nuts. Anyway.
Nicholas D's nuts. Or no, maybe he goes like this. Actually, you play the teacher, and I'll play all these students here.
All right, students, silence while I take attendance. Seafoam, are you
and by the way,
here?
don't say D's, say D. Nicholas D.
I know.
Okay.
Seafoam.
Here.
Bryce is hell.
Present.
The Monetary.
Here.
Sean McNulty.
Absent. Just
Nicholas
kidding.
Here.
D. Nuts. He doesn't just say nuts. He says, actually, that's how you should write it, Nicholas D. You should put nuts.
Do it to me really quick. And
okay.
I'll just do a slight variant.
Attendance class. I'm gonna our attention class. Okay, McNulty, Sean.
Here.
Okay. No.
Here.
Seafoam.
Present.
Okay. Is Manatee?
He's not here today.
Okay. Ramon, Trevor.
Here.
Nicholas D.
Snuts.
Right. He's not.
Instead of nuts, it's like
he's not,
snuts.
No, but it's also he does it in a way that's not he's not trying to make it a joke. He's not calling attention to it. He's genuinely saying it in a way that snuts. He's not trying to be a class clown or anything like that. He's really trying to say his name. Right. He's not saying his name. He's saying he's here.
Right. That's right.
He's
saying right. He's here.
Right. There's all these other people making jokes of it, but he's just saying snuts. All right.
Fuck. This is bonk as hell. Anyway, carry on. I mean COVID.
So,
I just I don't like it.
All right. Yeah.
I don't like being sick ever, but it's sorry.
No, I know. Being sick sucks.
Yeah, it snucks.
It's sick, more like suck.
Right.
They should call it being suck,
Right.
Right? Oh man. Oh, I gotta call in suck today.
No. Right.
Or if you're missing your being away from home, you can be home suck.
Home suck, indeed.
I mean, why don't they call being sick being suck? That's such
suck
a more appropriate name. Speaking of taking roll and suck, by the way, I remember somebody said suck. That sucks. Well, I remember this teacher I had in junior high in 7th grade, she goes, she said, who said this back? She said, who just said that just now? And so apparently someone said a bad word. She said, who said that word just now? And we didn't know what she was talking about. And I said it. I said sucks, but I didn't know that was the word she was talking about. I said, oh, that sucks. And she heard me. And then I said something. I said it later. I said, oh, anyway, that sucks or something. And then she said, who said it again? And Anyway, I realized she went the word sucks, and I thought, and I didn't say it was me, but we went about our business. But apparently, she thought the word sucks was a really bad word. It was a swear word. 7th grade.
That's so weird because I was watching some period piece movie in recent past, and it was, I think, taking place in the 60s, and it portrayed the youth of the time as using the word sucks. And it just totally nonchalantly. And I do think that, like, every generation, sort of the standard for, bad words, or the sort of, the threshold for what is bad, it kinda gets a little looser every
Right.
decade.
Yeah.
And so you'd think that in the 60s, if your teacher I won't say what decade, was thinking that you were saying a bad word by saying the word sucks, then you'd think that it probably didn't even exist in the 1960s. And actually, to be honest, I thought it was odd that they would use the word sucks in a 1960s depiction just at all, because I thought that was not that old of a term.
Well, what's a weird thing is I was listening to this song by Scott Walker, and I talked about this on the Poundcast, if anybody listens to the Poundcast, so sorry if this sounds like a repeat, but there's a song by Scott Walker, who I like a lot. I like his stuff a lot. And he has this, he does a cover of a song by Jacques Brel, and it's and then anyway, but the lyrics are translated. But anyway, the lyrics in this song, he did this in the 60s, and the lyrics were translated in the 60s. He uses the phrase "stupid ass." He goes,
That's okay.
"In a stupid ass way."
Oh, that's
And I
funny.
thought that's really weird to hear that from the 60s.
It's
I
anachronistic.
I just would never have heard that expression. And then I was trying to, find out if I was trying to figure out if that was actually when that phrase started being used, when how far does stupid ass go back? You know what I mean? Does it go back to the 40s? I don't know.
Well, I feel like stupid ass at least makes sense in a very sort of antiquated way, I mean,
Oh,
stupid
yeah.
donkey, you know what I mean? But sucks, I feel like, is basically, if you really kind of break it down, I think it refers to probably somebody who sucks dick or something like that, right?
Is that what it means?
I would
Not
think
somebody
so.
who sucks dick, a thing
Or
that
sucks
sucks
eggs.
dick. Or, sucks eggs. I think it's originally oh, that sucks eggs.
Well, no, I feel like because they used to have that expression that goes, "Go suck an egg."
Well, no, and also,
what does that mean? What does egg mean? Like an actual egg, or does it mean testicle?
Or does it mean an ovary?
True.
Or an egg in an ovary? I think sucking egg, I think it meant an actual egg, and I think they would just suck on the egg, and you don't want to suck on an egg.
Well, why would that have come about? How did that become an insulting sort of phraseology?
Well, because it's hard to get the yolk out when there's no hole punched in it, so you're just sucking on just shell, and I don't know, maybe something like that.
It does seem unappealing, but I was gonna say unattractive, but that would not have been the right expression, although it is kind of an interesting image. To suck an egg, who came up with such a phrase, and why would that be why would somebody have come up with that?
I think the idea is just, go suck an egg, just go.
But why not go
it's
suck a cucumber?
Well,
Or why not go
ta-
suck a carrot or something like that? I guess a
because
carrot tastes like
an
something.
egg is kind of sulfuric.
What about a rock? Go suck a rock. How about that?
It could have been that. You're right.
Why was it not a rock?
Well, yeah. And why take a hike? Why not go on a walk?
Well,
Go take a walk. Why take a
because
hike? Why a mountain instead of just the
that
street?
makes it so that you're going to be gone further, longer.
That's true. Well, okay, then let's think about it that way. Maybe an egg is messier than a rock. You know what I mean? If you suck on an egg long enough, you're going to get yolk all over yourself,
Oh, you're not. It's never going to do anything.
Maybe it comes, maybe because it's sulfuric and it kind of smells like a fart. I mean, basically, an egg is going to stink more than a rock. To be honest, I'd probably rather suck a rock these days than suck an egg, a raw egg. I'd rather suck a rock than a raw egg. So maybe it's more of an insult to suck an egg.
Do you actually believe that the shell of an egg would break down over time after sucking on it for so long?
Well, I know.
It wouldn't.
I bet you maybe it would actually.
But think about a boiled egg. It just stays intact. Even after
you know what?
boiling for a while.
I gotta say, Brittany Dunn makes actually a good point here that, this
Oh,
is back when
bushy.
eggs were covered in poo, right? And
I
so
mean,
it was saying, it was implying to,
back when?
it
I
was
mean,
wishing somebody salmonella. They say, oh yeah, suck an egg, get
way
salmonella.
back, back. Eggs are probably one of the oldest foods that we could consume, I would imagine.
Well, it brings about the age-old question: which came first, the chicken or the egg?
So
And
which
you know
came
what?
first, the
And how?
suck or the egg?
Right. And yeah, what came first, the sucking or the egg? Yeah. What came first, the action of sucking or eggs? And by the way, chicken or the egg,
Ties
huh?
into our show, doesn't it?
It ties
Chickens
into
and
our show,
whatnot.
doesn't it? It sure does,
Chicken
doesn't
coop.
it?
That's where it
It
all
does. It
goes
does.
full circle.
Everything comes back to the coop.
It comes back to full egg.
Comes full, yeah, it comes full egg instead of full circle.
Full egg.
Um,
Egghead.
should we get to the segment of today's show?
Yeah, I mean, show. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. All right. How about this? So we're doing this continued segment because it's taking forever to get through this music video that we say. But we basically do this thing where we watch the music video and we kind of break it down shot for shot and pick it apart a little bit. And it's called Hen TV, the box. And that's the name of the segment. And we'll explain more and once we come back. And let's go ahead.
Wait, did you want me to pop in and talk about the super chat real quick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Save it for later.
No. Tell me about what that is and how does that work, actually.
Okay, real quick then. Super chat is a way that you can support the show with like a tip. You go to the chat window, you click the American dollar sign, and you pick a super sticker or super chat, and you can toss in some coins. Sorry about that. I don't know what that noise was, but
sounded like a Gradius.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what that is. But so let's check out the super chat real quick. The video. Here we go. And as you can see here, you pick a super sticker, super chat. This is super sticker here, super chat. Pump up that dollar amount. Anything you got in the bank, just put it in there. You hit buy. You type a message, and then you hit buy and send, and that is how you do a super chat.
That's nice. So it's a way of tipping, you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Okay.
So the users can do that, and or the viewers could do that, and you know.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. And if they don't use it, they can go
straight to hell.
Suck an egg.
Suck an egg.
I was gonna say they can go watch the show anyway. It's no big deal. Just you know what, it is no big deal. You know what, all are welcome, and you know what, it does not matter.
I don't agree.
Very generous.
Oh, that reminds me. Okay, well, anyway. All right. Well, look. Thank you, Chicken Jessica. That was our producer, Chicken Jessica, swooping in right at the right time. And look at that's a kind of a funny idea to call Chicken Jessica Chick, you know, for short. Super. Thanks, Chick. Hey, Chick. You know, just imagine. Hey, Chick, can we get Chick, can you explain the thing again? Anyway.
I mean, people called that Korea to him. Called him that.
Chick Korea?
Yeah.
They sure did.
Got called Chick, probably.
Right. Chick. Hey, Chick.
I wonder if anybody ever called him Chi.
or
Chai.
Korea.
Or Core. Or
Core.
Ia. Yo, or how about Rhea? Did they call him Rhea?
Rhea, yeah, Rhea.
Yo, Rhea, get the hell
Rhea.
over here. Show me how to play this. Show me how to play this riff. Damn.
Show me how to play this minor pentatonic.
Minor pentatonic.
All right. So let's go ahead and start this segment, which is called Hen TV, the box.
I want my box TV.
All right.
I really want to redo that theme song, to be honest. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Why?
I don't like it. It's bad. It's not a good take.
Uh-huh.
That's a little inside scoop for all you people out there watching right now. That was some insiders talk just then.
What do you mean insiders talk?
Well, you know, I'm just letting you know how I feel about it in public.
Okay, well,
I normally would do.
Listen, we've been looking at this video the last, I don't know, what, 2 weeks or something? Black or White by Michael Jackson, okay? At this point in the video, okay, the first episode we did on it was the intro only, you know, with George Wendt and Macaulay Culkin. and one of the gremlins. And then we did the music video, right? And then we ended up doing the music video. I guess we did that all last week. We did the music video during the. Oh no! We finished the music video in the after show debrief. So if you want to become a member and check out the debriefs, there's some good stuff that we came across in that video, because it's the part where they start morphing, and they're changing all these different people. And then the video kind of it reveals to be a set, where they're shooting everything, and then Michael Jackson walks away from the set, and he becomes he doesn't walk away from the set. Sorry, a panther is in the set, and that's kind of where we left off. So let's go.
Guess
pick
who
this
that
up.
panther really is?
Eccentric?
Yeah. No. Think again. Who could it be?
Lionel?
Who could it be? Who is the most obvious choice?
Who could it be? No. That the Men at Work or whatever? Is that
No. Who could a Black Panther be?
A Black Panther? You mean a civil rights?
It's Janet Jackson. Black cat, baby, black cat.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, you're right.
It's totally her making a cameo.
You're right.
Hey, you know what, sis? I want you to just jump in the video at the end, and then get the fuck out of here.
Right.
She's like, okay, Michael, sure, no problem.
Wait, Michael all of a sudden sounds like that. Michael doesn't sound. Imagine a conversation between Michael and Janet, though.
Right.
Hey, Janet, I was wondering if you can make a cameo in my music video.
But as a black cat.
But as a black cat. And then Janet said to him, "Oh, sure thing, Michael. Anything for Michael."
Anything for my little brother.
And his big brother.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
Anything from my big brother.
No, anything for big brother.
I mean, anything for big brother. You're not my biggest brother, but anything. You're not biggest brother. You're not as big as Tito or Jermaine, but you're big brother nonetheless. I'll do anything for big brother.
I mean, you're no Tito, but you're still pretty big.
You're no Tito. You're no Tito, but you're still pretty big.
You're no Tito. Okay, what is it like for Tito's wife when they're having sex? Is she like, Tito, Tito, ah! Tito, please. I just can't help but think that name.
What is
begs the question? It begs the question. What is it like?
Tito.
For his
Oh, Tito. Tito. Oh, Tito. Tacos. You know Tito's tacos.
Tito's tacos. Tito.
You know Tito's
tacos. Hey, tacos. Hey, Tito. Tito, please.
You know Tito's tacos? Has anyone ever been to Tito's tacos? Tito's tacos in Culver City? Well, maybe it's not. It's maybe in was it Palms or whatever? Palms, I think, actually.
Oh my God. Hey, Tito. Tito, you son of a bitch. You make me cough. You make me laugh.
I thought you were going to say just now, you make me come. You say, Tito, you son of a bitch. You make me come.
That's like this. Tito, you son of a bitch. You make me laugh. Tito, you make me laugh. Tito!
She's like this when she's doing it. She's going, Tito, Tito, oh, Tito, you son of a bitch, you make me laugh. Like that, like that's how she's enjoying her sexual experience. Her sexual experience isn't laughing too, you know. Tito, you make me laugh.
Oh my God. Tito, you son of a bitch. You make me laugh. Oh my God. That
Oh my god,
That's
dude.
hilarious.
Oh my god. I'm
Oh
hurting
my
a little bit from that
God.
one. I'm
Wow.
hurting from that one
Wow.
over there. Kind of hurting from that one. Okay.
Tito, my
Oh my
taco.
god.
Tito.
It's like this. Oh, Tito. Oh, Tito. It's funny because I'm thinking now. I'm imagining Tito's wife or whatever is sounding kind of like one of the Jacks, or sounding like Janet or Michael, and she's
Well,
sounding
that's
like
how
this.
they.
Oh,
Right.
Tito.
And then
Tito, Tito, my taco, Tito, right there, my taco. My
Tito,
taco.
Tito, please tickle my taco.
Tickle my taco. How about this? How about this? Tito, tickle me taco. Tickle me taco. Tickle me taco, right?
Tito, tickle me taco, please.
She's a leprechaun. She's a leprechaun. Hey,
Oh my
Tito,
God.
Tito, tickle me taco, Tito.
Tito, tickle me taco, please.
Tickle me tacos.
Tickle me taco, Tito.
Yeah, she laughs like that, like you just laughed just now. Tito, tickle me tacos. I grant you 3 wishes. Tickle me tacos, and I grant you 3 wishes.
Tito,
I'll grant you 3 wishes if you tickle me tacos.
I'll grant you 3 wishes and all.
I'll
Tickle me
grant you
taco and
3.
Tito, take them all.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Tito,
I grant you 3 wishes. Okay, go ahead.
I just said, I'll grant you 3 wishes and all. Tickle me taco, Tito, take them all. I don't know.
Tito, tickle me taco. Tito, take all of what?
All
Or the wishes or the tacos?
No, it's like this. They're not talking to Tito at this point. They're talking to the lucky son of a bitch who just found the leprechaun. The leprechaun is telling them, I'll grant you 3 wishes and all. Tickle me taco, and Tito take them all. Like, if the lucky son of a bitch who found the leprechaun.
Who's the lucky? Who's that? Who is that?
I'm not sure yet, but if the lucky son of a bitch tickles this leprechaun's taco, then Tito will take them all.
Okay, Tito is not involved yet.
Whoever Tito is.
No, it's Tito Jackson. It's
I know.
Is it not Tito Jackson?
No, but the son of a bitch who found the leprechaun doesn't know that. He's just like, who's Tito?
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? Like this leprechaun is saying this riddle to the son of a bitch who has now 3 wishes. Who now has 3 wishes before him. Anyway. Oh my God. Wow. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh crap. All right.
Oh my God.
So I'm kind of getting sweaty up in here. It's hot actually.
Hey, I think this is helping my cough.
Oh really?
Tito. Kind of, because
She's like this. She goes, Tito. Oh, I think this is helping my cough. Helping me cough.
it's helping me cough, Tito.
And then Tito goes, wait, you mean it's helping you to cough? She's like, no, it's helping.
No, it's helping me cough, like my cough.
It sounds like it's like my cough, like my cough. No,
My
me
cough.
cough, like my cough. My
Not
cough.
me cough, my cough.
Not me cough, my cough.
Not
She
my
goes,
cough. Bischoff.
Not me cough, my cough. All right. So
Oh God. Oh my God.
okay, let's get this video going here, I guess, huh? This is the conclusion of okay, oh by the way, one note back here. Can you rewind it just a little bit to when he said, "Oh, that was great." To this. Okay, so the guy here, you don't play the music actually because I don't want to even come close to it. Okay, this is probably good right here, I think. But so go up to it and just play this part, and it's potted down, right? So it's not going to be too loud, right? Oh yeah, maybe cut it down a little bit, or maybe just a little bit forward. Oh yeah, just pause it and stop it so we don't get caught here. Okay, yeah, go ahead, yeah.
It's perfect. How do you do that?
Okay, pause it. So the director comes up to her and says, he's like, that was perfect. How do you do that? You hear him say, how you do that? And Cammie and Bryce Shell both made this joke that he was saying, how do you do that? Change into all those people. And that was a joke we laughed at for a long time. And we thought that was funny. But then I realized watching this or thinking about it some more, I think that was an intended joke on the part of the video. I think that him saying, how do you do that? I think he really is actually referencing all the changing of the different characters and stuff, that if you're familiar with the video, I think he's referring to that. And I said that he went up to her. I said, oh, I wonder if that's the real director from the video. And I realized that John Landis directed this video, and that is in fact John Landis. So that is actually the director of the music video, John Landis, who also directed. Why is he cheeseball?
Well, just look at his outfit.
What? No.
How do you do that?
He's professional. But
I
also,
don't know. That just seems very like a classic cheesy LA director type of guy. Wait, did he direct other stuff?
Thriller and movies and lots of movies.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he's obviously good at what he does.
No, he's a very established director. I mean, lots of movies and Thriller.
Well,
but,
look, I guess he had his day. He's probably out of it though.
Well, anyway, I think that was an intended joke. I mean, we were all kind of laughing at it as if he was saying, how do you do that? Thinking it was funny that we were making the joke. Well, they were making the joke but then I realized, oh, it actually is the joke that they're trying to make. Anyway, I just thought that was kind of
right.
I just wanted to point that out.
But we don't know for sure, right?
Oh, no, but I get that sense now looking at it, that's a joke that this video is making, that, yeah. But anyway.
Right. Like, because if he wasn't joking,
this is a good comment. If he wasn't joking,
right.
What?
If he wasn't joking, then that definitely confirms the fact that he's a cheeseball. Right? I mean, like, come on.
I mean, you mean to say, how do you do that? Be so vibrant and such so camera, photogenic. How do you?
The after part of this scene where we don't see is, so you want to come over to my place later and have a drink? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he goes, hey, so do you want to come over? So I was thinking, do you want to come to my place? I have something that can change into things too. I can change too.
You want to come over to my place, have a little brandy, scotch maybe?
I can change shapes also.
You know what I mean? Right,
I can go from soft to hard. So, and anyway, Cammie made a good point here. This is a great observation.
He's like,
here.
I can go from Michael to Tito any day of the week.
I can go from Jermaine to Tito. So she made this point that the guy in the shorts is the guy from the Balky boat scene. Remember the Perfect Strangers?
Totally, yeah.
Anyway, you got to check out one of those after show debriefs to really know what we're talking about here. But we broke down the Perfect Strangers intro, and there's a scene on the boat, and this guy is wearing shorts, and it is that guy right there, and that's a good observation right there. Okay.
Right. Bryce Shell just said she takes a sip of a drink at his place, and he's like, how do you do that? Exactly.
Right.
And she's just like, I don't know.
It's a gift. Okay, let's watch this video. Let's see what happens here. There's so much going on. It's like a Where's Waldo right here. You know what I mean? I mean, there's so much going on. So many little mini stories you can kind of pick out. I mean, you know what I mean? There's just look at this person here.
In a way, you can't really pick out any of it because it's so small.
No, you can though. Look at these two, the blue shirt guy right here talking to this other person.
Look at these two lovebirds in the bottom right corner.
Well, also look at these two people sitting in these chairs, and they're just thinking, "Oh yeah, I think we're gonna wrap." I think that was a wrap. I think we're gonna get to head home in probably a half hour. Whoa, it's been a long day. Okay, that'd be cool if there was a shadow of a gremlin in there somewhere, because you do see a lot of shadows.
Cool, but I don't think that there. I mean,
okay, so look, there's Janet.
Look, there's Janet. She's like doing this shit for my brother.
And then what statue is this?
Right, I think that's
almost
George
like he's
Washington.
It's almost like the statue is petting him. I think it's somebody from a Trojan time. I think it's some Roman soldier. Or
no, it's a Roman George Washington.
I think it's the Trojan from Trojan Condoms. I think it's the mascot from Trojan Condoms. You know what I mean? No glove, no love. They were all about that back then.
They were.
Okay. Look at this. Going downstairs. Okay. By the way.
It's just funny how he comes up from a squat.
I know it's funny that he's kind of sticking his
He's
butt out. Yeah.
squatting. Look at how he's
Wait, oh my God, that is
his
really a
hands
funny
out in
look.
front of
He
him,
actually
like,
looks really funny here, actually.
I
You
know,
know,
that is hilarious.
I mean, look at that. That's a really funny look. I mean, he looks almost like a dwarf or something. You know,
Well, I mean, it's so ridiculous. He's like, I'm
I mean,
gonna come out of being a panther now, so I
that
have
is
to.
so that mid look though, right? Oh, this
Oh
is
wait, that's
interesting.
interesting.
That is interesting. Okay, that is
Whoa, that's
that's
like a
very
weird
interesting. It's a
horse cat.
half Michael, half tail.
It looks
That's
like a dog. It looks
and
like a
actually, no,
Rottweiler.
it looks like it looks like a Snoop Doggy Dogg music video. You know what I
Kind of,
mean?
but the tail is throwing it all off. You know what I mean? Oh my God, look at that one foot.
Actually, you know what's
That is
so
so
weird?
weird. It
It's so
reminds me of
weird.
a
It
Alan
looks like a
Short.
circus. It looks like a circus sideshow kind of attraction. You know what I
Right.
mean? Something that would be, in Todd Browning's The Freaks or
To
something
me,
like
it
that.
reminds me of is it Alvin Schwartz? You know, the one who did the Scary Stories books? Reminds me of that.
Uh,
One of those drawings, those weird drawings.
oh, yeah. Oh, go ahead. Okay, wait, pause it.
Look at
Wait,
how his hands do this.
I know, but also
Watch
did
his hand.
Michael himself made a sort of noise like this. Did you
Oh
hear
my
that?
God,
Did you listen to that? Listen to that too, okay? You see what I mean? He said,
Right. I mean, they actually mic'd him for that and used his audio. That's
I don't know, man. It just
surprising.
sounded like he did that just now. I don't know. And then also I want to say that it's just funny that well, first of all, this is very reminiscent, by the way, of when he turns into a man from a car in the movie
Moonwalker?
Moonwalker. In Moonwalker, yeah, yeah. Anyway,
That is so funny. Wait, I'm so sorry, but I have to run to the bathroom really quick. So can I be right back in 2 seconds?
okay,
Sorry.
sure.
Why don't
You know
Chicken
what?
Jessica, feel free to fill in the gaps. Be right back.
Okay, let's just pause this video for a second here. We can just go to the main speaker view here, and I'll So anyway, yeah, what's going on here in the chat room? Let's see what's going on here. Scott Moonwalker. Yeah, evil kangaroo. True. It looks very strange. Yeah, an evil kangaroo. I think that's a very appropriate description. Yeah. But oh, that's a good one. Moonwalker, Texas Ranger. That's a good little kind of play on words of sorts.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Behind the scenes when the director is telling Michael to do terrifying scream when he transforms, and then you hear this. Oh, that's a funny thing. We got to check out that clip at one point. Basically, in behind the scenes for Thriller, the director, who's John Landis, is telling Michael to do a terrifying scream when he transforms, and then I guess it doesn't seem like maybe it's not that terrifying or something. I don't know. Or maybe it sounds like this. Oh, Tito.
Oh, yeah, and he's just like, ah.
And to answer Nicholas D's nuts, yes, we are. We'll talk about what we're going to do in the after show debrief. So we are going to watch that video. Okay, so okay, so let's go back to this video.
The Moonwalker ride, by the way, was at Disneyland.
There was no Moonwalker ride at Disneyland. It's Captain EO.
Captain EO. Sorry,
it's Captain EO.
Captain EO. EO. All right, carry on.
It's funny that he pauses for a second. He looks down and he thinks. Okay, he grabs his. Okay, watch.
It's a real thespian type moment. Actually, I think it's good. I think that.
Oh, I think it's great. I don't think it's good. I think it's great.
I mean, I think his performance is good. It's legit.
But it's funny that he pauses for a bit and then he grabs his hat.
I feel like I think the director's like, take a beat.
Also, he's still wearing that cast. He's still wearing a cast from earlier in the video.
That's not a cast. I think it's a carpal tunnel brace, which I have to wear as well.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I just realized. I just got.
It's to prove that he's a true musician.
He's a true musician. Exactly.
Go ahead. What's interesting? I tell you this. This really had a big influence on me, just in many ways, because I try to copy these moves. You know what I mean?
A lot of people do.
No, I know, but I especially, I try to copy these moves, especially. But you know what's interesting about him? Look at his face. He looks so, you know, he was emo before emo was even a thing. You know what I mean? Don't you think?
Right. And he was emo before emo was mo.
But I mean, look at him. He's a
Right.
very sensitive kind
He's
of
his own thing. He's his own
complex
thing.
man. Go ahead. It's almost like karate or something. It's like martial arts, you know?
It's funny.
Actually,
I feel
it's
like
so
the
funny
brace
how he
is
goes
so prominent, and they just thought, I want to feature it. I think it's cool. Like,
right, but wait, hold on. Look, I'm sorry. Can you go back for a second? I actually really think this is cool and interesting. Is he goes like this? He goes like this. I'm just gonna hit myself up here real quick. He goes like this. He's looking at this. He goes, you know, and then it's just interesting that he's doing these fast moves, and then he goes back into, you know, okay, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't worth going to me for that, but it just, and he's doing this actually. It's just interesting that does these fast moves and then freezes. It's very kind of artsy, I gotta say. It's very artsy is my point. It's artsy.
uh-huh.
Okay, do it again. Wait, pause it. It's kind of funny how it is kind of like a kung fu movie though, too. You know what I mean? It's like these, you know, wind sounds and punch sounds and stuff. It sounds like, you know, some sort of, you know, dubbed movie, you know?
You know, it's interesting how Michael Jackson was so big that he wrote enough hits and pop songs to where he could like kind of be artsy, you know what I mean, and get away with it and just basically present whatever vision he had, you know what I mean? And not have to worry about I would think. I mean, I don't know, maybe there was some anxiety around his releases, but like it seems like his stuff that he would put out was pretty, you know, much on its own wavelength. Even though, I mean, there's pop structures in his songs, they're kind of experimental, you know? I mean, Thriller was a pretty experimental video for its time when you think about it, compared to all the other music videos coming out. And obviously this is pretty experimental, but also a huge production to the point where they must have just been thinking this is going to be such a huge hit. How could it not be? Because Michael Jackson's already a huge star, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, would they have been able to trust in this particular kind of video before he was a big star?
Yeah, maybe.
You think so?
Well, because he's just got that X factor.
So you think that he could have gotten away with making this video before being
I don't know.
huge star?
I don't know. I mean, you know, who knows? I mean, people grew up with him, you know what I mean? So it's
right. It's so hard to remove that.
You know what's interesting though is that he's one of the most eccentric public figures of all time, right? I mean, but he also was the most famous. He's probably the most famous person of all time, actually. He was and kind of still he was I would say he's the most famous person of all time, and also and to be that weird, it's just interesting that the most famous person of all time is as kind of eccentric as he is. You know, it's just interesting.
I mean, who knows if he was the most famous person of all time? Like you're saying that because he was the most famous person of our time. That's for sure.
No. He's the most famous person of all time.
People older wouldn't necessarily.
Everybody around the world you know, that's why they have that tribe, the African tribe.
Beatles. People say that about the Beatles.
He's more famous than the Beatles, Michael Jackson, and that's a known fact.
I mean, you would think so. I don't know.
He is definitely.
Every generation has that person in their
life.
No,
but that's not. No, he's more famous than any generation.
Right. What about Jesus? Exactly.
He's more famous than Jesus easily. He's more famous than Jesus easily. Easily he is, because he transcends all religions, all, you know, any every country knows who he is. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I kind of gotta. This is kind of inspirational. Look at how he's frozen. It's just interesting how he's frozen in this pose, and
he's got the beast. Is awesome.
He's got the beast within him. Ooh, it's another
Janet
cat.
Making that's Tito.
That's Tito. Tito's like.
He's like, I never got to be a big cat like Janet, but whatever. I'll take whatever I can get.
Have you? That's pretty fun, huh? Imagine if you could just do that, stand there and have wind being blown at you.
Somehow this part seems not as good. I don't know.
I thought that seemed cool to me. Chicken, chick, can you turn it down a little bit? I'm afraid of. I just want to minimize the opportunity for it to get flagged. Okay. These moves are These are the DNA of my sensibility. I feel like. I mean, I don't even know what to say here. This is just. He's going back and forth.
He's very good at what he does.
Hold on, what is he saying? Is he saying stuff? Hold on, now this.
Right, what is he saying?
I may have to turn this up a little bit here.
Nada, Janada,
Janada, no, I think yeah, exactly. I thought he was going Tito's tacos, Tito's tacos,
Tito's tacos,
Tito's tacos, Tito's tacos. Go ahead. Okay, pause it for a second.
I think he's just going ba 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 ba.
You know what's funny? This is some weird kind of experimental twist on tap dancing. You know what I mean? Right. He's kind of tap dancing. By the way, if anybody has ever seen the web series called Pound House that I do with my friend Doug, we straight up ripped off the music video Jam, which is kind of like this right now too, by the way. So if you've ever seen Pound House, and it's an episode called Skate, everything I'm doing, I'm ripping off the music video Jam, Michael Jackson, which is very similar to this kind of scene right now. Anyway, it's just, what else? What do you think he's saying again, Laura?
I think he was just like pop, pop, pop. Like he's kind of singing the beats of his dance moving.
Okay. It's kind of like... Okay, pause that for a second.
Oh, that was him being a cat.
That was funny that there was the cat noise that came out while he did that. But you know what's funny? Another little secret about Pound House, if anybody's seen Pound House, is in episode 1 of Pound House. Actually, yeah, episode 1. There's a scene when Doug goes on a date, and I thought it would be cool if when the people talk, and you probably everyone missed this, but it's really subtle, but when Nick Rutherford comes in and starts talking, I thought it'd be cool if there was a growling noise under his voice. So when he talks, you hear a growling noise, and it kind of, maybe I unconsciously got it from this video right now. That's what I'm saying. So that's just something. Okay, go ahead. I mean, it's just. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. You got to back that up.
Funny how, okay, usually when you see him grab his crotch, there's a lot of sound design that kind of makes it okay in a way. But in this moment, we just hear the sound of the crotch being grabbed, which is sort of a soft thump. And it feels a bit more obscene in a way. You know what I mean? Like, you hear this on his penis, basically. Listen to him pat it. He pats it a couple times, and you hear the pat.
The pitter pat.
Pitter pat of his hand. Watch. See what I mean?
Hold on.
You really hear the beat when he totally puts it on the front.
But hold on a second. He's totally masturbating all the way on this. Okay.
I know.
He's touching his penis. He's touching his penis and his breasts, and he's going, oh. He's going, oh.
Let's hear it again.
He's going, oh.
Let's hear it again.
I guess we can, yeah. I guess we can have the volume up.
Wait, it's funny
he goes,
how...
Oh.
It's funny how he grabs the crotch and then he leaves his hands there and then, thrusts his hip 3 times.
You know what? It's almost as if it's almost as if the hand is not grabbing the crotch. The crotch is grabbing the hand.
Exactly.
It's kind of a very Buddhist kind of thing. It's it's kind of like one.
Well, it's kind of an egg and chicken.
One hand. It's one hand pointing at the crotch. 3 crotches grabbing the hand, or something like that.
Right. It's like the crotch grabbing the hand. He can't get the hand out of there. He's trying to get it out, but it's stuck.
Right. It's like a Mr. Bean's kind of routine. Right. You know what I mean? It's like Mr. Bean. He's trying to get the hand out of his crotch, and
I just wanted to touch it lightly, but I didn't want to leave it there for 3 thrusts. Shit. What do I do? Tito, help me.
Tito, I need help. Tito, my hand is stuck. What do I do? Tito, my hand is stuck. What do I do?
Please.
Tito, please.
Tito, please. Tito. He's crying. He starts crying. What would it be like if you were crying to Tito? Tito, Tito, please. No, Tito. Don't make my crotch grab my hand, please. Ah!
He goes, oh,
Oh,
Tito, oh, Tito, my hand, Tito, oh, Tito.
oh, Tito.
Why? Look at what he's
what
doing.
that actually was? It was the tail end of him saying Tito.
Well, you're right.
Before that happens, he's actually going.
He goes,
oh!
he goes, T. Yeah, he goes, T. Yeah, you hear it. You actually hear it. He does say go T. He goes like, because you.
It's being covered up by his nipple grab.
It's getting covered up by his other sound effects.
His other slaps.
His other slap. He actually says T, and then it's T. He goes T.
Oh no, he's signing Tito by grabbing his teeth.
Oh my God, you're right.
Oh,
you're right.
it's a
You're
riddle.
right. It's a riddle.
It's a fucking riddle over here. This is like a Morse code
You're
situation
right.
where the grabbing of the crotch.
It's a cry for help to Tito.
It's a cry for help.
Or he's trying to reach out. He wants to, he wants to, make
wants to
amends.
maintain the integrity of this art piece, but he's also crying for help, and so he threw in this move.
Oh my God!
Like maybe if I grab my breast one time and I call out, "Oh," he'll know exactly what I mean. In the meantime, how do I get my fucking hand out of my crotch? Tito, please. Tito.
Oh my God! My stomach hurts so bad right now. I can't take it. Go back. I'm sorry. That is so freaking funny. Where he's like, maybe if I touch my teeth and then I say, "Oh, Tito will get the message." In the meantime, how do I get my fucking hand out of my crotch? Oh, Tito. Oh, please, Tito, please.
But how do I get in the meantime, how do I get my hand out of my crotch? Oh, Tito, please. Hear my cry, Tito. He's like,
that is hilarious.
Fuck it, I guess I'll just slap my other nipple a few more times.
What are you changing his character? You go like this. Oh, Tito, oh, please, I hope you find out on me. Whatever, I'll just touch my other breast. You're like this. You're like, this is you, Laura. You go like this. You're like, oh, how do I get my hand out of here? Oh, please, Tito, please. I hope you hear my message, please. Oh, whatever. I'll just do something else in the meantime.
Maybe if I lift my ankles up while my hand is in my crotch.
Wait, what'd you say?
Tell me what happened.
It's so funny how he's continuing to just move his crotch around.
And touches Tito.
No, but it's like it's not.
Tito at the same
But
time.
it's just so weird, It's just weird. His
think
body is just
watch
doing
how
this.
He like has his hand on his breast.
Also, wait, it's also
then
funny.
He's lifting his ankles up at the same time, like he's Morse coding it. He's like, if I touch my teeth and I spell it out with my ankles in Morse code, he's gonna get it for sure.
He's doing it with
like,
his heels.
Like,
his
T. Oh, with his ankles.
He's also he's doing Morse code with his bottoms, the soles of his shoes. Look,
yeah,
he's tapping the heels of his shoes. Morse code.
Tito. Every time he does it, it's like Tito.
It's like karate. It looks like some sort of martial arts.
Funny.
It's some weird perverted martial arts or something, You know what I mean? Imagine a martial arts that was totally kind of sexually based. You know what I mean? You're grabbing.
Like it's a form of self-defense that somehow defends off like people who want to hurt you by doing these ridiculous sexual moves that are just going to confuse the person.
Freaks them out. Yeah, confuses them, or it wins them over in some weird way too. You know what I mean? And
imagine a robber trying to come up behind him.
It seduces them. Yeah, what happens?
No, like imagine if a robber was about to come up behind him, and instead of getting scared, he just starts doing that move of grabbing his nipple and lifting up his ankles, and they're like, "Wait, what the fuck? I thought I was just gonna get a couple of bucks over here, but I'm getting this.
Yeah, right.
What is this shit?"
He's like, "What is this? This is better than money."
What is this, Tito cheese?
Wait, it's also funny because the way he does O's and stuff, it reminds me of ki-ing in karate.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It reminds me of doing a ki or something.
He's like, "What is this, Taekwondo?"
What is this? what is this? Taekwondo? It's like Tito.
I know that's what I was trying to get at. But
Oh, okay. And I thought that you were trying to do that. Anyway, it's imagine trying to ward off some kind of criminal this way. Self-defense. What a weird way of that's a funny sketch.
Right.
Michael Jackson's School of Martial Arts, right? And it's, hi, I'm Michael. I'll teach you the best ways to defend yourself, like the crotch grab. And then if someone comes at you with a knife and you just start grabbing your crotch and going,
he's like, first you throw your arm out and then grab your crotch and then make it look like your crotch has a good grip on your hand, because then the imposter is going to get scared that they may get a crotch bite.
not only will your attacker be intrigued, he will also be very confused.
And after you do that, this will really get him. Grab your nipple and just hold your hand there for a little while and just start moving the rest of your body around. They're going to be so confused. They're not going to know what the fuck to do.
He swears.
Imagine Michael Jackson saying what the fuck to do.
Yeah, I know.
He does not say
Wait,
that
Laura,
word.
do that in more of a Michael Jackson voice. Way more.
So if you put your hand on your nipple,
That doesn't sound like this.
if you put your hand on your nipple and you just start moving your ankles up and down and just start moving them up and down, they're going to be so confused. They're not going to know what the fuck to do. Just keep doing it. And then in your mind, you just want to be thinking all the whole time. You just
wait,
thinking,
Laura, slow it down. Slow it down. Do it like this. Slow it down. Do it like this. Yeah, you put your hand on if you put your hand on your crotch and then you put your other hand on your nipple, they're going to be looking at you and they're not going to know what the fuck to do. Or something like that,
If you put your hand on your crotch and you just shake it around a little bit and you don't let that hand move because that crotch has got a hold on the hand, and then you grab your nipple and start moving around, keep your hands where they are. Don't let them move. That person's going to be so confused. They're not going to know what the fuck to do.
Tito, want to jump in here? He has to go get the phone rings, and he has to go like, okay, Master.
I gotta take this call. Tito's gonna take over.
Hold on, I think that's Quincy calling. Master Tito, want to take over for a few minutes?
He's like, oh shoot. He's like, oh shit. Elizabeth said she was gonna call me at 5:30. Tito, would you take over? He's an excellent teacher. Don't worry, he's gonna teach you everything you need to know.
Master Tito, come over. Master Tito, class. This is class. Master Tito, class. Who's Elizabeth?
Elizabeth. What's her name?
Priscilla.
Elizabeth.
Taylor.
Thank you. Yeah, Elizabeth Taylor.
Taylor.
They were like best friends or whatever.
I know. I get it now. Yeah. Okay. Or he goes, now what have you said? I got one. Watch this. How about this? He goes, so what you want to do is put your hand up and you want to leave your hand. Oh, that must be Bubbles. I'll be back. I got to call. Bubbles is calling him. Bubbles has the ability to call him.
Right.
Oh, I think that's Bubbles.
That's
Master Tito, why don't you take over? I think I'm getting a call from Master Bubbles. Bubbles is a teacher at the school too. All right, go ahead. Okay, hold on. Rewind it to that part when he jumped onto the sidewalk. Look at what he does, Laura. He kind of does a little mini jog kind of on this.
Right.
On this. Watch his feet. See that?
Right,
See
he
that,
does.
He kind of goes. He kind of does a little.
It's almost like a running pad.
Yeah, a running pad. Yeah.
No, he's on the running pad.
Yeah. The power pad. He's doing a power pad.
Thank you.
It is like tap dancing, kind of,
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know what? Okay. Yeah. Then go on. Yeah, carry on. By the way, never mind. Actually, go ahead. So, by the way, all this vandalism was this video got censored because of all this vandalism. They didn't allow it, so they aired this once and then they didn't air it ever again.
You know what? I don't actually feel this is an act of violence. This is just an act of expression, and
it's self-defense.
It's not self. No, I feel like
I'm
this is part of the dance is breaking cars. Like it's art. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but it looks like he's breaking a random car on the street, though.
No, he is, but it's part of the dance. Don't worry, he's gonna pay for it.
You know what it's like? Actually, it reminds me. Speaking of martial arts, it gets a crowbar. By the way, speaking of which, this is kind of like in Street Fighter 2 when you have to beat up the car, you know?
Oh, right. Yeah, exactly.
Which came first, Street Fighter 2 or this? What year did this come out again? Chicken Jessica? Any word on that?
I would guess 1990, and Street Fighter 2, I believe, was 1992.
Okay, so Street Fighter 2 copied this.
Probably.
I would say so.
Okay. Anyway, here, look at this. Very violent.
Right.
It's interesting.
Wally says, to be fair, the guy shouldn't have left his crowbar on the trunk. Right, exactly. Oh, man. Sorry.
Look at how it's funny. He can't get enough.
Wow.
He can't get enough of his crotch. It's so funny how he keeps going back to his crotch. You know, it's so hilarious. He just keeps going back to the crotch. Go back that.
Let's go back there and check that out one more time. He's like, Tito, hear my cry. Oh my God.
Hear my cry.
Wait, what the hell?
Wait, did you hear that noise he made just now? He went, ah. Listen.
Let's hear that.
He went, ah. I think he kind of, oh, you know what? He was happy that he was able to get his hand off of the crotch quicker this time. He went,
maybe he actually liked how it felt that time. He was like, that actually felt really good.
No, I think that, I was thinking more. He was thinking, maybe he was upset because the crotch didn't hold on to the hand as long this time, you know? And he was kind of disappointed. Oh, I was feeling that.
No, see, this is what I think. In past times, the crotch bit him and that hurt. And he was trying to get it. That's why he was calling for Tito. But this time, he liked it. And he was like, oh, God, that was actually a little too good. You know what I mean? And it scared him. It scared him that it felt so good.
By the way, that is funny. That maybe it'd be funny if it wasn't even Michael doing this, but some Foley guy afterwards is doing these noises for him.
That'd be so funny.
By the way, speaking of the Living Color sketch or the Living Color parody on this, it's a hilarious sketch. And this particular part is so funny because the part when he was getting blown, you know, by the wind, it shows him getting blown. It gets blown away. It's really funny. And there's tumbleweeds and stuff.
Funny.
But anyway.
Oh my God.
What is he doing?
What is going on here? It's so crazy.
What is he doing? He just keeps on.
He's fully masturbating at this point. Masturbating.
It's funny because he's really getting off on vandalizing stuff. He's horny. It's almost as if he gets off on the breaking.
The crowbar made him have a boner.
Yeah, no, that he's beating up this car, you know, doing violence to this stuff. The vandalism is making him horny and stuff. You know.
The question is,
it's
though,
crazy
do you think
how
he really did have a boner at this point?
Yes.
Really?
Look at how he slowly goes down too, and he has all these. And look at how you can see how much he's been fingering himself because he has band-aids on his fingers.
Oh, he's missing one band-aid because he fingered himself recently.
Well, I was thinking that he needs band-aids because he fingers so vigorously that he
Either way, it's still a hardcore thing. But imagine this. He had band-aids on all 4 fingers, but then one came off in the last 5 minutes when he went down there.
Also, look at his face right there. He's really enjoying it.
He's really enjoying it, I know. What is he thinking about?
It's so weird, actually, because he's such in a weird way, kind of an asexual kind of guy, you know?
You would think that. But
well, I mean, I don't know.
He's not asexual, that's for sure.
Well, I don't know. He's something, man.
He doesn't seem like he talks about women very often. That's because he wasn't.
Well, that's not true. A lot of his music videos do have women. You know.
No, but in interview, he doesn't really like. You never really see him with a woman until later on in life.
What do you mean?
When he had to have a decoy.
What do you mean he doesn't talk about women? He looks like a woman a lot of the time, you know.
There, I rest my case.
You know, one of our little brothers, was when he was little. He actually said what?
To look like a woman is not the same as talking about women.
Anyway, go on, carry on. Oh my God, what? He's just really.
It seemed like he yelled before he grabbed it. Like he's like, "Oh I'm gonna grab this."
Wait a second. I'm putting this together right now, Laura. It's not that he got horny from vandalizing stuff. He's the horniness is making him vandalize stuff. So he's really sexually frustrated and he's taking it out on the car. You know what I mean? Because he's really horny, and every time he fingers himself or whatever, grabs his crotch, he starts doing, more violence to the car and stuff, So just now he just was rubbing on his crotch and he already broke all the windows. So now what else can I do? I guess I just grab the steering wheel out of there,
Uh-huh.
I guess my point is that he's very sexually frustrated. He's just
he's
really
very horny, is what it comes down
he's
to.
really horny. He's trying to get it
It's
out
all
of
a
his
symbol for horniness.
Yeah, to me it's and I don't. He's basically just very pent up, sexually frustrated. He needs to bust a nut, basically, and he
needs
can't.
Tito to help
He can't
him.
do it.
Tito, please.
That symbolizes busting a nut just now, by the way. And
you
know what it
just
also
like
did?
in the beginning, it came full
just
circle.
like the beginning. Oh, because Macaulay was masturbating in the bedroom.
As we established when we originally watched the video 2 weeks ago.
As we
2 weeks
established.
ago. Oh my God! Wait, did it look like his fly was down? It was.
It was.
Hold on, go back. Look at this scene. A little white little nugget coming out of that. It's
getting
fly.
more and more. He's more and more just getting in there.
It looks like a little penis, white covered penis. A white penis nub is just poking out of that fly, and it's not an illusion. It's real.
Is it vitiligo or an underwear?
No, underwear is what I mean. But it's like a nub of a penis.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Look at how there was a specific shot to show with sound effect too, to show that he's zipping up his fly. Listen.
The Foley person had a ball day with that, had a field day with that one.
I mean, how funny is that?
He probably had like 10 different zippers lined up in front of him. He's like, which one should we try?
How funny is that they actually had the director said, wait, you're right, there was a little white flap. Hold on, go back.
Yes,
isn't it funny the director said, hey, we got to make sure we get an insert of the fly getting zipped up, as if that's something really important. They really wanted to show the fly. Wait, what is the point of that actually? What does it mean, Laura? What does it symbolize?
What does it mean?
What does it mean that his fly became unzipped?
I think that he's just in such a he's in such a horny, sort of aggressive state that not only did the car get vandalized, but so did his zipper.
I mean, he's like basically, is it symbolic to mean that he's vandalizing himself as well?
Oh,
he's molesting himself.
His penis got so big that it unzipped the zipper. Duh.
People, what?
I just said.
Oh, okay.
His penis got so big that it unzipped the zipper. Duh.
I don't really think it's that, but what I do think is that people always talk about him, molesting things, but he was molesting himself.
Well, yeah, they say
whatever
that.
Whatever that means.
You do harm unto others, you do harm unto yourself. You molest a kid, you really molest
yourself.
I mean,
I don't know. Anyway,
why are you trying to defend him?
No, I'm not defending.
My God.
He's really causing a ruckus here. That's from Do the Right Thing, right
there.
That
was because the zipper was down, and he's like.
Well, you know what it is? Every time he gets sexual,
I'm gonna break a window.
Every time he gets sexual, he gets more and more violent. It's so crazy how
he's like, penis, you're gonna make my zipper come down. I'm gonna break this fucking window. Let's keep going.
It's like Do the Right Thing right there. That part.
Right. But then again, the director at the same time is just like, how do you do that?
Do the Right Thing. That was directed by Spike. Spike Lee.
Right. I know.
No, I know. I was calling back to the thing earlier.
No, I know.
He's so horny. Wow. Look at him. 2 hands now. Wow. He's really, it's such a weird mix of violence. It's, oh my God, it is. He's about to climax right here. He's so pent up. He's so sexually frustrated. It's crazy. And then, wow. Cum. That's a cum shot right there. That's all cum right there. That's fully cum, a puddle of cum.
Wow, it is white, I have to say.
This is crazy, man. It's so cummed out. Oh my God, he's really getting sexual now.
Oh my God, he's ripping off the thing because he needs Tito.
Oh my God, what the hell is going on?
Tito!
It's so crazy. This is such a, I haven't seen this in a long time, and it's so crazy to me. The mixture of violence and sex in this. It's just so weird.
So overt.
It's just so weird, the conflation of sex and violence here.
Let's keep going.
Look at this. He just.
Now there's a Foley.
Oh my gosh, he's so naked right now in a way. I mean, it's just crazy. This is the cum shot. He's having an orgasm. Right. This is orgasm.
This is all orgasm.
This is total orgasm right here. Well, oh my God, sparks are flying. Yeah, fireworks. God, multiple orgasms right now.
And also, his hair seems a bit more wet at this point, doesn't it?
It does.
It has a bit of a.
Wait, Mulatto has a good one here. It goes, Master Tito, I finished.
He's not finished yet. He's still going. Oh, it's definitely rad, J. Ron. Don't.
Oh, I think it's amazing.
No
I think this
we
is.
love the video.
I think this is amazing. I love it. You know, I wish I could have met Michael. Wait,
like,
what?
Oh, now he's doing a last minute jerk off. That's what that looked like.
To me, I thought
I still didn't fully come. Let me just do this a little longer.
I thought it was more like I thought he was just more thinking, oh, that felt good, or oh, I wish I could do it. I wish I could do that again.
Like a dissatisfied, like, oh, I'm still not done.
Really?
Watch, go rewind, please.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
watch
that.
It. Watch. Watch.
Wait, what?
He's just like, oh shit, I've still got more.
Wait, I know what he said. Wait, no, this is what he said. This is
like,
no. I don't even think that. I think it's more of this. I think it's more. He just came to his senses all of a sudden, and he went, "Oh no, I did that." Like he did. He caused all this. It's almost like he transformed into this werewolf and didn't even realize that he did all this stuff. And he was going,
"No."
He's like, "Oh God, I did all that just now. I just messed up this. Oh shoot, that's gonna cost me a lot of money, you know, or something."
No, I think that okay, it's a combination of the two. He's looking around, going, "Wow, I did all of that for my orgasm, but I still have more left. Let me just get the last bit out."
But look at him turning his head back and forth.
Right, he looks upset. He's like, "Oh shit, I still gotta masturbate a little bit."
Oh, he is jacking off right
his arm moving.
Oh no, I think it was the wind. But yeah, you're right.
He's
was
totally still jerking it.
Do it again.
He's like, "Oh shit."
He goes, "Oh, I've still got a little left."
Yeah, he's like, "I still got a little left. I can't believe I didn't get it
all
all out yet. I did all this damage."
He's like. Go ahead. Yeah, disassociative. He's like, really? That was me?
Maybe he always has that every time he has sex. He's like, oh, I just got to get this last bit out.
I'm going more with he just didn't realize he did that. It's weird because
he just jerked.
Well, no, I think it's more like, okay, when people turn into werewolves, they don't remember what they do when they're a werewolf, right? And they're good guys usually, or good girls.
They're like, whoa,
but
then
they're like that. They're like, whoa, what happened? And then in this case,
they're like, whoa.
Yeah, they're like, whoa, I just got booked on Star Trek.
Right. Whoa, Patrick Stewart.
Whoa, did you see? Whoa, Patrick Stewart came to me in a dream. But in this case, it's the opposite, where the Panther transforms into a Jackson and goes on a terror and then doesn't realize what they did, sort of, in a way.
He's like, no one can see me like this.
It's funny that he's in that.
Funny is, like, now he's actually naked.
No, actually, the fur is his clothes. The fur, like his clothes turn into the fur.
No, but like if you think about the Panther, it's the Panther's naked, and therefore he is naked. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm thinking the fur is closed. What?
Oh my! Is that the Simpsons?
Yeah. Go ahead. I mean, this video had everything. It had everything popular at the time. It had Macaulay Culkin, it had Michael Jackson, it had morphing, it had The Simpsons, it had, Homer. It looked like cum in his mouth just now.
Right.
It's interesting. There's a parallel there between, Macaulay Culkin and Bart Simpson, and then George Wendt and Homer Simpson. So that's supposed to be parallel universes, kind of.
Bart Simpson, basically.
Yeah, they're parallel universes, kind of a thing.
Should we move into the after show at this point? We
definitely got to move into after. Now, look, guys, we always go too long on these shows, but look, if we do this every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And that's what we do. And then what we do is, after this, we do this thing called after show debriefs, which happens right afterwards. And to join it, you have to become a member. And we'll tell you how to do that in just a second. But let me tell you what's going to be happening for the debriefs. One of the users, Nicholas D. There you go. Sent in this video of his dad and his friends working out with weights, and we previewed it a little bit, and you can see us previewing it on the behind the scenes stuff that we have uploaded, but we'll be looking at the video in whole. And then on top of that, I found this really weird, interesting guy on TikTok that you guys got to check out. It's really something else, okay? And it fits right into, it's very similar. I was reminded of this TikTok personality because of the video that Nicholas D's Nuts sent in. So we're going to take a look at those videos, and you're going to probably want to check that out. And to become a member, the way you do it is under the video, it says join. Just hit that, and you can join at 2 different levels. And we'll see, there's the join sign right there. And there's 2 different tiers. The first tier is you go to the after show hangout, after show debrief, and you can use these icons, the little icons to, if you want to, those, and then you also get these badges or whatever. It's no big deal. It's a big whoop. It's not even really about that. It's about anyway. And then the second tier, there's a monthly ringtone that comes out, and also there's behind the scenes stuff that we do when we're kind of trying to figure out about what we're going to do on the next episode and stuff, and then we go on tangents and stuff, and that's on there, and that's it. And so that's how you do it. You join, and it's that easy. And anything else to add, Chicken Jessica, on that, or what?
No, I think you got it all. Just to reiterate, you click the join button right there. I think everyone got it, but the link is in the description.
Oh yeah,
and then of course the super chats. We got the you click that $sign.
Oh, great.
Whatever you want, sticker chat, and buy a send, and that's what you do.
Yeah. Okay. And then also to find links, if you are not watching this live, and you want to see the after show debrief stuff, all of the links to the after show debriefs and the behind the scenes stuff and the monthly ringtones, they're all in the community tab of this channel. Okay. And if you don't want to subscribe, if you don't want to join or anything like that, no big deal. Hey, make sure to subscribe to the channel though, so you can find, make sure to tune in next week or whenever. Oh, I take it back though. One thing to note is next Monday, I don't think we're going to be able to do one. I have to be out of town, and it's going to be hard for me to do it. So next Monday, we're off actually. And I think it's even possible the following Monday we'll be off. But after that, we'll be on every Monday.
Well, but in August, no, not forever. August, I'll probably need to take off.
Okay, well, in August, you'll take off a couple of dates. Okay, well, anyway, we'll figure it out. But anyway, there won't be an
just a little shout out before we got off to Plate Narf, who announced that they just tested positive for COVID. So apologies for that. And I, as you all may have figured out by now, if you tuned in late, I have COVID as well. I've tested positive on Saturday, and it's not ideal, but it's not that bad. And so hopefully it's not that bad for you too. But obviously it's different for a lot of people. So I don't know. But for me right now, it's been, hey, I'm still doing this show and getting some laughs over here. So, I mean, I'm having laughs. I myself am laughing. So it's not like it prevents you from doing that.
Right. Well,
But,
anyway, best of luck, best of wishes to everybody, Please give my best wishes to everybody.
Send my best wishes to everybody. Okay.
So we're going to go to this after show debriefs, and we'll see you there. And Chicken Jessica put a link in the chat room just now. It's going to be under my name, though. I mean, the channel name. So that's what to look for. Or it's in the description of this thing. So we'll see you there in just a couple minutes, or in a minute or so. But we're going to check out some fun videos, though. Okay. And I think that's it, right? Okay, so again, we're not happy. This show is not happening next week, though. Okay, all right. My name is Brent Weinbach,
and I'm Laura Weinbach. Thanks.
Okay, and thanks to Chicken Jessica, our producer, and thank you for tuning in. And this is the name of the show is the Chicken Coop. Okay, we'll see you in the after show debriefs in just a little bit. Bye-bye.
Bye.